Welcome back to Jupiter Hell. Run's good. Going okay. It's getting a bit tough. We are really taking damage from certain enemy types, especially plasma enemies that are using plasma weapons. And one of the reasons for that is just I'm still using basic armor. The thing is, we haven't been getting offered any armor that doesn't have a dodge penalty, and I just feel like shouldn't we be emphasizing the fact that we have dodge and make sure that we get armor that doesn't have a massive dodge penalty? Because the most it will get is a dodge penalty reduction. So we could have marine armor, which is minus 30%, and bring that down to a minus 20%. I just don't know. Well, this is what we're trying so far. I actually do have a fair bit of 7.6.2 because we still have the vampirism mod stuck on the chain gun. We haven't gotten an opportunity to really rejigger our mods. But, you know, I have my just got my my coffee, my espresso. Should help power me through. This is the third session now today of Jupiter Hell, for context. And I think we will go explore the warehouse. I'm not sure if it's called a branch, because I think it'll just be like
too quiet.
One of those like one shot, one level areas. My, how zoomed in we are. That's not what you want to see. And I need to be using running. Always be running. Which means I can't, if I want to maximize my... Well, that works. House is, a little cramped, isn't it? Running because... Oh, no. Oh, there's more. Okay. Let's do chain gun. Let's get running. I wanted to switch to 7.6.2 so we could get some vampirism healing from these enemies. Plasma does more damage, but we do okay in protracted engagements as long as we keep moving. We do have some medkits, but I really did blow through them quite a bit. And why am I suddenly up talking every sentence? That's extremely annoying. I apologize. It's because I got my coffee, maybe. Oh, hello. I'm sure that's not a trap at all. There's no way that something horrible doesn't happen. When I go and try to crack those chests open. Right? Look at how much we're healing also. This was a great choice to switch back to the 7.62. Now we don't even need to use it. Except we do, because we're gonna run out of ammo if we use the Hyper Blaster. Oh yeah, this seems real safe. Maybe let's not explore into a room from the side that has explosives behind us. Let's not do that. Oh. Don't you do it, Fire Fiend. Alright, we have radar. That room is looking awfully crowded. Let's running. These things are nothing to us. Okay. So is it really the case that we can just open all of these? Or is it gonna be a situation where... Oh, I always do this. I always do this. Oh. A Hyper Blaster. Critical Grenadier. Shouldn't I just pick this up? Double damage after throwing a grenade. Oh good, we use grenades so often. That's really just what we want. It's gonna like start yelling at me. Oh, what a shame. Because we need loading feed. We cannot be having... We have to keep this armor. So even if there's something good on another piece of armor, we can't use it. A lot of cool melee weapons, though. Like, 12-gauge shotgun. No, we can't... We're stuck on, like, plasma ammo. Plasma shotgun. Now, a marine helmet. What is automed? That's when we heal when we go to the next floor. The combat helmet protection, I kind of like that. It's protection without any penalty to our... Yeah, I think I like that more than automed. We got a better Hyper Blaster out of the deal. Can't complain about that. And one day we will be able to pull off that mod from it. The vampiric mod from our chain gun. Got a lot of phase kits. I never use these things. Do we still want a plasma rifle? No, I don't think so. But like, what would we take instead? Do we want to carry a shotgun with us and have slots taking up? No, I don't think we want to do that. No, we're just gonna main the chain gun. Alright. We've done what we can here. I think. Make sure I don't miss anything. Gonna want to think about repairing our armor pretty soon here. Yeah, let's call this floor done. know what I need to do is set a timer when I start a segment, because I'm starting to lose track when I do multi-session streams. I start to lose track of how long I've spent on a given session. Do we have anything good here? Any stations that we want to use? Don't think so. Once the headgear gets down to like 75%, then I think I'll repair it. IO6. Things are really starting to heat up. Ammo is really starting to run out. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that, walking forward into an enemy and letting them shoot us. Oh, really? Well, I know I would much rather have an energy cell than a gas grenade. See, against a plasma ravager, I want plasma. I want to do as much damage as I can. Especially when we're at full health. Damn. My move back strategy sometimes backfires. I move back too far. And I can't see who I'm trying to see. So, one reason to reconsider that. Oh, really? Always have uses for multi-tools. Okay, got a vault for later. Gotta be careful of those explosives. Is this an ammo station or a terminal? Terminal. You're well past any of those branches that we might consider. These are the guys that really do a number on us. See, that time I avoided walking forward. If you don't see them... Nice, Onslaught 3. No more dodge penalties. Or other penalties. What other penalties were there? I should really know Onslaught like the back of my hand. Dodge, ammo consumption. So now when we're onslaughting, we have our full dodge. That is lovely. Especially if we don't actually get hit. Why isn't he pursuing us? Why am I not running? I have running. I need to use it. This is the whole point of investing in it. And it's so cheap at this point. There's no cooldown and it costs like 5 Fury. Or not yet, it costs 10 Fury. But we also have that, our full dodge now when we're onslaughting, so almost going to be time to repair our armor. Really do not want my armor to break. I'm going to go plasma for this because I wanted to emphasize, because I was at full health, I wanted to emphasize. Oh, I went with plasma rifle. That was so stupid. I should just drop this so the mistake is not made in the future. Go with chain gun. Good. Use that running ability. I wanted to go with the hyper blaster because I had full health and I was like, we should prioritize defeating enemies. Vampirism is not paying for itself. Especially when we take that many hits, but we can use a multi-tool. Get that armor repaired. I do not even bother with these amps, because what we have is so good for our build. Okay, laboratory. I have to take a look at what that entails. This will help us heal a little bit if we encounter stragglers like that. Nice. But let's hold off before we spend our precious multi-tools. Let's hold off, because we might get a station that'll let us take the mod off of our chain gun and put it onto the plasma. We kind of have to use weapons as a way to help us transport our mods throughout the whole game. While still getting a benefit from said mods. Gateway. Oh yes, we have the vault. Maybe I'll toss a grenade in there. Unlock it, toss a grenade. They're a little bit close to be tossing a grenade. Let's make sure we run. Get a little bit of distance. Gotta remember when running's on cooldown. You don't need to use it unless an enemy is actually in sight. And I need to use cover better. Alright. Came out of that with some pretty good HP and a significantly lower amount of 762. Oh. Now what could this be? So we currently have Crit 40 and Grenadier. This, however, is a 762 Gatling. Oh. +1 damage for each kill until reload. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I was hoping it would be an actual energy, because we already have a great 762 option. Well. So let's take a look here. Optimal range or max range? Optimal range is currently 4. So we could raise that to a 5. Or we could change the max range to a 9. Can we even see that far? 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I don't know about those accuracy mods. Let's put it... I guess we could put it on the helmet. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this. We never aim. Because we're always on the move. I don't know. Calibrated versus stabilized. Maybe calibrated makes more sense. We need to save a slot for vampiric as well. Unless I screwed up and it turns out that vampiric takes up 2 slots or something. No, it doesn't. So do we go to the lab or do we go to Gateway? What is the lab? Laboratory. I think they're called side rooms. 4 small rooms with a horseshoe layout and contains a station. Well, that could be useful if one of those stations is... Okay, so good. These are called side rooms, not branches. Do we want chain gun or hyper? We want hyper blaster out for maximum damage. Gotta remember to run. Keep running. Doesn't help if you're not moving, though. Paint that away. I almost want like audio cues when running is off cooldown. CRI Hyper Blaster. Big fan of all of the energy cells we picked up. Super nail gun. I want to pick this up just to see, like, what does it actually shoot? Reloads using a multi-tool? Dear Lord. I still want it, just for the cool factor. Alright, what are we getting rid of? Crack grenade. Still holding on to that 7.62 because that vampirism. So we didn't get a station. Ideally we wanted a... I don't remember what it's called. But we wanted a station that would let us pull the mod off. That's okay. Go in with our Hyper Blaster ready.
About this place.
Yeah. We're getting into the real demonic area. We're gonna want that stim pack. Most likely. What do we drop? We have too much good stuff. We have small medkits. Do we really need 6 phase kits? No, probably not. I'll come back for these. Careful, there's spikes on the floor. And remember, always be running. And using that cover. I focus sometimes too much on dodging. And then I stop using cover. Not what you want to do. Once we level up, we will get the last tier of running, and that's going to make it super cheap. That's going to be great. Running. Do we want to move first in this situation or shoot first? I always feel like shoot first because we move very quickly. So we usually have the drop on enemies. I wasn't good about using running last run, so I'm trying to be a lot better about it. Cool, that coffee's kicking in now. I'm really feeling it. The energy boost. The enjoyment boost. Fury's getting low. Maybe we should not use running quite so often. so we can regenerate some of that fury. Oh, I guess we're almost done here. Just gotta remember, I think there's a trap waiting for us in the center. Not a trap, but like a boss arena. So we want to make sure we are good and ready for that. I would like to have more fury going into it, but that's what happens when you're running. And we have this wonderful hyper blaster, so that helps. Probably will stim the moment that we... There we go, there's the gates. So we are just about to see the enemy, so we'll wait to stim until we actually start taking damage. Let's running, though. Lucky guess. Okay. Oh, we already... Wait, did we already take the last level of running? I guess we did. Silly me. I must have forgotten. Or does it only... Yeah, I guess I must have forgotten. So now what do we take? Tough as nails. Yeah. That's gonna be real nice. Definitely want that. Swap it out for a stim pack. Lovely stack of combat packs. So I know we left the phase kit at the start. A stack of 3, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Hopefully I'm recalling correctly. Ugh, don't forget those spikes. Well, if nothing else, we did very well against the boss. I know his mechanics a little bit better now. That helped. It's that classic boss design. They split, and one of them's the real one. That is a classic type of enemy. I guess we're done here. What comes after Io? Dante Station, right.
I don't know where I am.
Now this is where I died last time. And they also are just destroying each other. Not giving me a chance to get in on the action. Someone's there. We don't want to let our health get too low. And running doesn't help us unless we're moving, so I need to be more considerate about that. Great. Oh, we might as well manufacture ammo. So we'll remember those are there, hopefully. My plan is to repair armor when it gets down to like the 75 range. Oh wow, even more manufacturing. These guys can really mess you up, can't they? Yeah, they can do bleeding. Just gotta use the stuff that we have rather than die. Something's going on here. No room for such things. Maybe instead of the phase kit, we will take energy cells. I really would like to not run out of energy cells. That would be very nice to avoid. So low on fury. It's because I'm running so often. I suppose at this point we can drop the 7.62 ammo. It's just not, the damage is just not going to compare. But that chain gun lets us heal off of it, biologicals, but how many biologicals are we really going to fight? Not this guy. Those are what killed me last time. Respect them. Yeah, you know what? I'm done with 7.62. Gonna hold on to that chain gun so we can take the mod, but I'm not going to... oh, how did this happen? I'm not sure how I brought that up. So no more vampirism, but that's okay. That bleeding. Nothing to shake. Nothing to sneeze at, if that's the term. The turn of phrase. I guess when I had the choice earlier, maybe putting meshed on my armor could be useful. Ossuary and Dante Inferno. What are they doing here? Were they harvesting demonic energy? Oh yeah, there's another ammo manufacturing station down here. And we can't pull the charges out, so we might as well use them. This not opened? No. Or we could manufacture more grenades, but I'm always just getting rid of grenades, so. Here we go. Speaking of which, let's get rid of yet another grenade. Proceed with caution. Oh, these guardians. The moment I try to shoot, that's when they get me. They don't miss. What am I supposed to do with them? I'm supposed to definitely keep some distance from them and not take them in a head-on fight, I guess. We are clear. Now where do we go? Ossuary or Dante Station? Do we really need to take risks and go to branches? What does the Ossuary have in store for us? Oh, it's a new one. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. If it was a future run, or if I actually knew what it contained, maybe I'd go there, but nah, not gonna mess with it. I think I dropped some phase kits, which again, I never seem to use. Or did I pick them up again? I did pick them up. I think I'm gonna heal. And what the heck, just take a grenade. And try to play it safe. Try to use what I have. I guess I don't end up using these phase kits a lot because my theory is, well, if I can't take on the fight as I am, how is a phase kit going to help me? But a phase kit can potentially teleport me out of danger. How far it teleports me is another question. This looks, this is a concerning layout. What are these barrels? Urns. That means they don't blow up, right? Energy cores, I am gonna go ahead and let's repair our armor while we're at it. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that those are going to explode and deal plasma damage. So don't get them confused. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. It's okay. If these guys are just gonna charge at me, that's fine. Thought there was two. Sometimes I make the mistake of just reloading. I don't need to. Because my character's going to reload automatically. These guardians. Up that running. We're gonna keep taking tough as nails. A little more survivability, I suppose. Suppose the thing with running is, or dodge is, you have to be moving, and in order to actually use onslaught, you have to take the action of shooting. So that is one thing to consider, as far as you're probably going to get shot at some point. You might as well shoot first and then start moving. I've been experimenting with moving first and then shooting, and predictably, it has not been beneficial. Those are explodey. Those are the ouchie barrels. Cores. Did I leave a multi-tool on the floor just now? I left something on the floor. I think it was just energy cells. Yeah. So I was thinking, do I want to repair? I'll explore the floor a little bit more. We're not in danger of breaking something just yet. These darn things. The thing that I don't like about bleeding is he constantly grunts like he's being shot, but bleeding only does like 1 HP per tick. So it's a little bit disorienting and confusing if you don't know what to expect. What is this? Combat pack? Wow, we've got a full stack of them. Another med kit. Lovely. I'm just not gonna have the phase. I don't need 6 phase kits. Passage to a dangerous place. What's that? Let's not step in it just yet. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. I don't want to go into it blind. Oh, kill all enemies on Dante level 2. which is where we are. I don't know what this is. I wish I saw what the message was. Is there a log of, like, messages that have just played? I wanted to cross-check that. Let me see. And it's Dante Inferno, not worth visiting unless you want to challenge yourself. Not worth the risk. Stupidly hard. That seems like the case for a lot of the branches. So yeah, we're gonna not do that. I think I've made a good choice. I've made multiple good decisions where I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this branch, and I'm like, you know what, maybe not. And I'm really starting to get the impression that the branches are not meant to be done. That's a extremely ignorant, antagonistic way of saying it. What I mean is, you don't necessarily need to do the branches in order to have a normal, successful playthrough of this game, and quite a few of the branches might be more risk than there is reward unless you have a very specific build you're going for. You know exactly what's there, you're prepared for it, you know what you're going to get out of it. And that's the problem, is at this level of experience, I don't know what is where. I don't have a good sense for what the risks are. I can look up the wiki, and even then, you know, it's not quite the same. And also, the wiki's not going to tell me what's the actual quantifiable risk versus reward. That's still a decision I have to make for myself. And when you don't have a good way to know risk versus reward, to know that, you overestimate it, then you start to make really bad trades, and you get kind of nickel and dimed to death over the course of a run. Like, you make bad decisions. And so I want to avoid that, and it seems like avoiding branches more, because in previous runs I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see what this branch has, but then I'm just sabotaging myself, because I keep taking risks that I shouldn't. So it's definitely paid off avoiding branches more. The little ones where it's just like one room, side rooms, those have been more worth it. Side rooms are just kind of like monster closets, and they're fun to do as well. Branches are more like, if you really want to do well, you need to know what you're getting into here, and know if you're going to get something out of it that's worth the risk. And it's not just risk, it's also how many resources is it eating up? You know, you can survive the branch, but did you come out of it with a lot fewer healing items? And that's one thing to this game's credit, like, especially earlier in the run, you know you're going to get tons of healing items over the course of the run, so it's fine if you're spending some. You're going to max out your items with healing items, and you're going to fill it right back up. So some of the earlier branches might be more worth it, especially they'll help you start to find what you need for your endgame build. But yeah, that's just me pausing for a moment to kind of theorize about the game. And again, as somebody who has barely played this game compared to the experienced player, like, I would say this is like a, you know, there is a long curve up to like 100 hours on this game. Probably 100 hours is where you start to be super, unless you're playing kind of in a mind-numbing way. You're not really thinking too hard about it. All right, I love this music. I love those snare rolls coupled with that bass. It's just very doomy, and I really like that. Especially like when you first enter the room, you're like, okay, now. I love how every song in this game, like, they reuse them. Of course, they have to. But like every time you get to a new floor, it's like, all right, now shit's getting serious. Even though it's a song you probably heard like a couple floors ago. That's why I haven't yet turned off the music. Let's be careful. Let's not get burst down by sentinels and those other things. No room for a healing. Okay, let's remember this is here. We have so many healing items. I still want the phase kit just in case we get in a situation where it's really like, okay, we really do need to get out of here, reposition. Oh no, this is not a good. This is not. I need to research that before I do anything. That is scary. Okay, this is something I kind of don't like about roguelikes, and I kind of do. It's crap like that. So what I like about this is because when you get really far and you're seeing the game for the first time, it really feels like you're entering some new unknown place, and it's so unknown that there's all these mechanics you haven't encountered before. And that's cool, but then what sucks about that is you're getting further into your run, you're much more likely to not know how these things work and make a mistake and die and end the run, and that's frustrating. You'd rather... That's why I like what I like about Path of Akra as far as like quick roguelikes go. It shows you pretty much everything that you want to know. Like, there aren't so much hidden mechanics. This isn't a hidden mechanic, it's just there's a little bit of obfuscation, and that is totally okay as far as theming goes. But expect me to go look at the wiki when this stuff starts to happen and like be okay with that. I think that's... I don't think they're expecting me to figure this out blind by myself. Those are the things that can really cause problems. So what happens if we shoot? Okay, see, this is already a bad situation because we're going to get hit by that. Can we dodge it? If we're running? We can if we kill them. Gotta remember that running... It's this stuff. This stuff gets in the way. It blocks our avenues of escape. I think I saw another here, but maybe we got them both already. Oh, the Guardians. What is Guardian Shell? Please explain. What are these called? Reduce incoming damage by 80%, but reducing pierce resistance by... Use pierce damage or wait until their shield comes down after firing. Oh, here I was fighting them in the stupidest way possible. Shoot! Come on! Shoot! Well, that's one way to do things. Oh, wow. Looks scary. Charging? Does that mean charging is laser, or does that mean dashing forward, dashing towards us? I believe we have our answer. Ouch! That hurts. That hurts. We are going to take this seriously. We're gonna heal. We're gonna multi-tool. And yeah, 40. It'll be a little bit of a waste to heal now again. Yikes, that was painful. I'm just not sure what I should have done differently. More guardians, are they gonna fire? What if we blind fire? Again, getting lower. We do not want to be taking shots around the corner like that, but that we will take. Only cranking through those healing items. I thought I left one on the floor somewhere, so we will go back for that. Unless that was the previous floor. Gotta be real careful not to lose that helmet. Oh, see, these guys are... These can be devastating. Them come to us. There's a guardian on the other side of that. Yeah. Did I actually get him? I think I got him. Ow. I thought that dodging forward would help us, but I guess not. Now what do we do? This is going to likely kill us if we just stay here. So, well, actually, we'll get them. We'll kill them before they kill us. Works for me. I guess dodging forward is not... So there's a projectile when they do that. And so that why dodging forward didn't work is because we dodged into the projectile. So we should have just moved laterally. With running, we might have had enough movement to escape that. Again, this is the first time I've really fought this enemy type. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about those guys. I gotta be honest. I always get shot by them. Ugh, it's not gonna let us through. Here we go. Like, he can't actually hit those. He can? How is he able to do that? Whatever. Well, just one last enemy here. Alright. Now we're clear. Let's make sure not to go to the next floor until I've done everything there is to do. I swear that I left a healing item somewhere. Like a small med kit. And yeah, it's eaten through our armor. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's go check out that station and pull up the wiki. So we've got push broken symbol, present add to exo item, push portal symbol, and press present weapon. So present advanced item lets you reroll a perk, including with tier 3 items. The tier 3 perk could be reroll. Okay. After you defeat the ossuary boss, but I didn't defeat the ossuary boss. We didn't do ossuary. Oh, there is just not info on like the wiki on this. I think it... So that's... Presenting a weapon will add the hallowed perk if there is room, giving it something like plus 20 or 30% damage. Portal will give you an item that will teleport you directly into the next level. All is beneficial. So what if we try present weapon? Hallowed. Isn't that nice? Broken symbol. Repairs damaged items. Well, that's nice. I was expecting it to do something really bad. So, good. Let's go on to the next level, I guess. Actually, you know what? We've been going for... No, maybe I'll clear this. I'll do this floor before doing another break. Or ending the stream, who knows. Do not worry about those chests until the area is clear. The area is most definitely not clear. Exploding barrels. Warlock. Tough as nails. Okay, this is it. I'm looking up Guardian. I don't understand how I'm supposed to not take damage from them. Suppose we can try shooting them. The sprite is just so unclear to me. The animation of the laser. Yep, we're just gonna be bleeding. That's just our life now. Doesn't seem like running is giving me any advantage against that laser. It seems like it's just like guaranteed to hit. It's probably not. It has a beam. It does have accuracy. It has an accuracy bonus. So if they're not special. It just seems like I get hit more often because they do have a higher accuracy. So don't give up on running against them. I don't think that smoke really helped us. The best defense is destroying the enemy before they can damage us. Why am I exploring in this weird way where I'm going back and forth? There's not really a logic to it. The main reason I wanted to go here is because I saw there was a chest. At this point in the game, though, do we really expect a chest to, like, make or break the run? Probably not. So we'll start running. Why you don't, That's why you don't, dash out of range of an enemy. You stay in range so Onslaught can continue to function. I did not do that. I was rightly punished. I need to spend more time going back and forth, like, rather than... Oh, 762, huh? really great. Just what I needed. That's just how the game works. I'm not complaining saying, oh, the game's not giving me the drops that I need. That's just how roguelikes are. Okay. Was there anything I left on this floor? I wish I remembered. I don't think there was. I think we're pretty good. I mean, there's that. Dante Altar. Don't know what to expect, but we've got a lot of healing items. Hey, do you want some fresh armor? Do you want to get rid of your loading feed? This isn't even good marine armor. This is it, huh? What could they mean by this? I've got a lot of large medkits. Let's be careful now. How about I read up just a little bit? I'm scared. I said I was going to end the run after last floor, but like we're right here at the end. I don't want to end the stream here, end the session here, and then like come back and do the last floor after however long. I just want to finish this run. Reavers spawn, and there's a Harbinger with pillars. Okay. We're gonna run. Probably gonna activate as soon as we enter here. Don't we want to be more towards an edge? I don't know. I don't know what this arena looks like. I kind of want to know what it looks like. Carapace. What is that? There's pillars behind him that can be used as cover. The best fix for auto-targeting tends to get clogged by Reavers, so those are going to spawn. So best to try to head for the back, I guess. Well, we'll find out, won't we? So those have an AoE on them, now we know. I thought those were said to be indestructible.
Down with me.
Oh, okay. Well, that went a little bit better than than we thought. So we won. First successful Jupiter Hell run. Connection lost. Bad end? Could we have gotten a better ending? I don't know. We made short work of that Harbinger, though. You read this guide and there's this long list of like tips on like how to fight them and stuff, and we just do so much damage with our current build that all that stuff doesn't matter. On a harder difficulty, it would matter more. We're not ready for a harder difficulty. Mark Taggart, default name. Level 17 Marine defeated the Harbinger against Harbinger. Why do I keep saying Harbinger? I know it's Harbinger. The runtime was 4 hours, 50 minutes, 5 seconds. Is that actual in-game time, or is that calculating from each turn is 1 second? Medium. Shows our route, shows our awards. We got 100% kills. Cool. All sorts of badges. Our very first win. You've achieved the rank of Lance Corporal. Unlocked Ultraviolence, Angel Confidence, Angel Marksmanship, Endless Trial. Well, lovely. I don't know what to say. Well, I'm glad we finally had a successful run. It was really funny how quickly we melted the boss. That was just Hyper Blaster plus that Hallowed modifier that increased the damage of it, all the other modifiers. Moving right up to the boss. That armor we had from Tough as Nails, it all added up and we went well. And another thing that went well that run was my decision to not go for certain branches and just play through normally. My takeaway from that is you really, especially as you get later into a run, maybe not so much earlier, where there's a lot of things that could be beneficial to you because your build hasn't really come together yet, but later especially, you really have to be really sure that it's going to be worth taking on the branch, and also to know like what it might cost you. Like if I had done some of those things, maybe I would have come out low on ammo, low on healing items. I didn't end up using any healing items on the final boss, but still, that's my takeaway. And I just don't know that I would have gotten anything really useful out of them. We learned how to deal with some of those later enemies as well, the Guardians and such, at least a little bit. So that's going to do it for this session. Thanks for those of you who were watching. I will probably take a little bit of a break from Jupiter Hell and play some other games. That's just how I like to do things. I don't hate this game. I'm not done with this game because I had one successful run, but it feels like a good point to take a break and try some other games because, you know, we don't want anything to wear out its welcome. And I guess I will see you with whatever comes next. Bye for now.